Hi, I'm Marlene Clay, founder of DivorcedHappily.everafter.com. I'm going to share a divorce tip with you, and the topic for today's tip is changing your perspective. And what I mean by this is we often get so stuck in whatever our beliefs are, whatever we're used to, the patterns that we've been going through for years, and especially if we're in a situation that's stressful or challenging, we tend to really dig in our heels and go back to whatever is most common for us to do, most comfortable. We don't even really give it any thought. We don't think about it. And that's the problem. We're not thinking about it. And so what I invite you to do is to actually pay attention to how you're feeling in certain situations. So let's say when you're interacting with your former partner, or something's going on that's related to your divorce, see how you're feeling. Do you feel really closed off? Do you feel tight? Do you feel, are your teeth clenched? Do you feel sick to your stomach? Is your heart beating really fast? So pay attention to how you're physically reacting, and then you'll get a clue as to how open or closed you are. You're probably going to be pretty closed, and when you're closed like that, it's really hard to recognize opportunities and possibilities that are there and to see things from a different perspective, because you're really in defensive mode at that point. And so what I invite you to do is to start practicing opening up a little bit more. So if your arms are folded, put them down, take some deep breaths, try to relax your physical body, and then start to let in curiosity and interest. And what I mean by that is you can actually ask yourself questions that start with "I wonder," because that's what brings up the curiosity. And that's the kind of mode that children are usually in. They're almost always curious and wondering about things. And that's why they're so innocent and open, right? And they learn so much. So we as adults don't do that enough. Get into learning mode and really get curious. So start asking yourself, I wonder why I'm so angry right now. Or I wonder what would be a different way to handle this. Or I wonder what I can learn from this. And you can do it not just for yourself, but you can also do it for the person you're dealing with. So it can be, I wonder why he or she is feeling so angry right now. I wonder what he or she is going through. I wonder what led him or her to do this. I wonder why I'm reacting the way I am. So when you start to ask those questions, it really brings up a whole new dialogue and a new way of thinking that can present some amazing opportunities and possibilities for you that you never would have thought of before. And when you start seeing things from that different perspective, it can really shift your whole life. So I really invite you to practice that and see what happens. All right? And in the meantime, choose to live happily. Again, this is Marlene Clay with DivorcedHappily.everafter.com.